What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let me say at the beginning of this video, in case you have not followed my channel before and you're catching me on the first one, this is not a channel that bashes men or women. I try to find balance on both sides so that we can get a greater understanding of one another and be able to put the pieces in place to get along better with one another. I try to be that way whether I'm talking about men, women, relationships, race relationships, black, white. I'm not, I'm a black man, so I start with mine and then I work my way out. That's the way that I don't bash. It's not about bashing here. I'm saying that because I have to speak, and I will be speaking on a strong subject that could potentially offend, although I'm not trying to be offensive. Okay, so just remember that. There are about 3 or 4 things that I believe is the cause of the majority of the issues, particularly in the black community. There are about 4 that I believe. So the majority of my content is going to come from the angle of one of those 4. On my videos where I'm talking about either race or relationships, it's going to come from about 4 different places. Number 1, I think broken homes is a great cause for a lot of our issues. Number 2, I think music, hip hop, I think plays a big part. Number 3, social media plays a big part. And number 4, reality television plays a big part. Today, I want to talk about social media. I want to help. This one is going to be primarily centered to my sisters, to my ladies. I want to talk about social media. Social media, in case y'all do not know this, is not designed to help you in the long run. Let me say it. Social media. I know it don't make sense right now. If you hear what I say and then compare it to what you already know, you'll understand what I'm saying. Social media is not designed to help you in the long run. What social media is designed to do, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, what it's designed to do is to keep your attention so that you can come back to it continuously. It's platforms that's designed and set up by design to captivate the attention of humanity. It is not designed to help you so that you're able to walk away from it and you never have to return to it again. That is not the design of social media. Social media is designed to fix it where you have to continue to feed off of it. It profits from your attention. Dating apps is not designed for you to really find a true love and walk away in the sunset and spend the rest of your life in a hammock eating peaches and grapes for the rest of your life. That is not the intention of dating apps. That's what they have to sell you to get you to put your name and your information on there and sign up for their product. That's what they have to sell you. But their intention and their goal is that you have to continuously come back. You may go on a date or 2, realize it don't work. You come back, readjust your resume, do it again, over and over and over. It's a cycle. That's why you know very few people who has actually found true love that has lasted off of dating apps, because it's not the design to cause you to really be successful when it comes to relationships. Are y'all with me? Social media is not built to help you. Okay, Let me go up a notch. If you have understanding, spiritual understanding of any degree, I'm not talking about religious, I'm saying if you have any spiritual understanding, then you understand that there are forces that are always at work that wants to tear down communities, homes, relationships, marriages, anything that is solid and complete. There's always forces that wants to tear it down. You understand that? So in the black community, one of the ways that the invisible forces have tried to come against the black community in particular is to make sure that we never get a grip on families and relationships. So now let's go to social media. And I want to show you something here. Social media is open to all nationalities of people. It doesn't, you don't, there's nobody that gets rejected. If you want to get on social media, any of these platforms, you have the right and the freedom to do so. It doesn't matter your race, color, or creed. As long as you want to abide by their policies, you have the right to get on these platforms. So here is my question to you. When you're on social media, all of you who are watching this video right now, when you're on social media and you see these reels and these videos of women saying, I will not settle unless I get a man that makes $100,000 a year or more. When you're on social media and you see these women saying that, somebody please tell me, please tell Professor X right now in the comment section. This ain't no hate, this ain't no bashing. I just want to see if we on the same page. Somebody, please, who's bold enough? At least 3 or 4 of y'all that's bold enough. Please put in the comment section what is the nationality of the woman that you see the most on social media saying, I'm not going to settle or have anything less than a man that makes $100,000 a year. Please put their nationality, their race in the comment section. Do it for me. At least 3 or 4 of y'all that's got their gonads. Put it in there and don't be afraid. Come on, this is a raw adult channel. This is not about bashing. This is not about race. This is not about coming against women. I just want to show you something. What nationality is it? Who's doing the most talking about what they're not going to settle for when it comes to finances on social media? In particular, who is the main one saying they're not going to settle for less than $100,000 a year? My man has to have $100,000 a year. If he don't make that or more, why do I need him? I can take care of myself. I can support myself. What do I need him for? Matter of fact, even when he make it, it only means that I get to keep my money. His money is my money. My money is my money. He takes care of me because that's what a man is supposed to do. What nationality is it? Put it in the comments. So let's break that down then. Because I know what y'all put in there, even those of y'all who are afraid to put it in there because you don't want the sisters to come against you. I know because I'm on these platforms as well that it is our black women, not people that's watching this channel, but in general, it is the black woman that is doing all of that talking. So let's break this down then. If a black woman is not going to settle for less than $100,000 a year, then the question has to be asked, how many black men in America make $100,000 a year or more? See, I did the homework for y'all. I took the hard part out so y'all wouldn't have to. All y'all got to do is like my video and maybe leave a comment. And you ain't even got to leave a comment. If you would, just like the video. I did the homework for y'all. If they're not going to settle for less than 100,000, then how many black men in America make $100,000 or more? What is it, Professor X? 8% only 8% of black men in America make $100,000 a year or more. But wait, as a commercial says, there's more. Because only 4% of those men, which is half, between the ages of 35 and 65 years old. That's what I went to look at. Between the ages of 35 and 65 years old, only 4% of those men are even single. Only 4% of those men are even available. But yet we see women on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and YouTube promoting, yelling, screaming, and hollering about how they're not going to take less than that, when only 4% in this demographic even makes that kind of money. But social media has to continue to show and parade it out there as if it's something that can be attained, knowing that the majority of women, the masses of women, will not be able to get it. Why would social media do that? I already told you why. Because as if you keep putting something in front of people, even if this generation don't grab a hold of it, the next generation of ladies coming up is going to be all about the money. See, the enemy don't care about necessarily this generation because it figures I've already set it up for what I needed to be set up on. I've already destroyed families in this generation. I need to make sure that the next generation don't get it. So let me get them to focus on $100,000 or money. Let me get them to focus on something that will probably not, they won't even have the, not for the next one, right? 4%, the majority of them won't get that. But if I can keep them looking for that, then they'll never be satisfied with what they have. So here we go with all these women screaming, shouting, running, and jumping about something that the majority of them cannot even get because not enough men in America, black men, in the 35 to 65-year-old bracket even make that kind of money. They have to put it in your face so that you believe it is possible for me to attain it. They have to put this on reality TV. They have to put this in the hip hop videos so that you believe if it is easy to attain and I'm not going to settle for less. And if I can't find it, then I have to tell the men, you need to level up. You need to get in the bag. You need to take another job. You need to do whatever you got to do. And we don't even realize what it's doing to the minds of people. We don't even realize what it's doing to the relationships. Because in the process of all of that, many good men will be passed up on simply because they don't meet the financial criteria of $100,000 minimum. Many good black men with strong character that is willing to love, protect, honor, and cherish. Build a family, even take in your kids maybe, if need be. Many good black men will get passed up over simply because the projection of what must be is $100,000 or more, and less than 4% or less between the ages of 35 and 65 even make that kind of money, even though that kind of money don't do what it used to do 30 years ago. Even now, only 4% make that kind of money. And when it's put in the minds of women and a good man can come along and she find out he only makes $79,000 a year, because of what she has seen on social media, hip hop, television, and all these other aspects and places, she's gonna tell herself, I can't settle for that. Don't take that. Don't, girl, do not settle, girl. You worth more than that. Don't settle for that. You wait around until you can get it. And if you can't get it from him, but you still want to fool with him, then at least get his money out of him. If you can't find a dude that more than likely you won't, if you can't find a dude that's single that makes that kind of money, then you can fool around with the dude that don't make that kind of money, but make sure he paying for everything that you want him to pay for so you can feel like you're not wasting your time. And in the process, good men are being passed over because of what social media is projecting to our women. And young ladies are being fooled, they're being deceived, and they're being beguiled, and don't even realize that the Garden of Eden has happened all over again, and the snake is out in the garden, and he's feeding stuff into y'all ears, and somebody needs to say, hey, that's not the way it's supposed to be. Just look at the numbers. It's impossible. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it's rare. It's rare that if only 4% even make that kind of money that's single, that somehow you just going to stumble across one. It's rare. Women already outnumber men, whatever, 7-1 anyway. It's rare. It's rare. So just remember this as I go. Think about what I told you now. Social media is not designed to help you. It's designed to keep you coming back. A man that makes $100,000 or more is just a carrot in front of a donkey. It's not really designed for you to actually find it. It's designed for you to chase it. Because if you keep chasing it and never find it, you'll never have the kind of relationship that you're supposed to have, because you'll always feel like you're missing out and it will never work. But just remember, in your process of trying to find something as rare as a unicorn, you're going to mess around and miss out on a good horse. Y'all got it? Bye.